From the moment we're born, we started moving around. Our bodies are naturally meant to move, and during the last few weeks, we've learned that living an inactive lifestyle can have negative effects on us both physically and mentally. And if you're stuck in a rut, cardio exercise will improve your mood and will get your heart pumping. And when combined with the correct nutrition, like Jungle Oat bran, which is high in energy and soluble fiber, which assists in reducing blood cholesterol levels, you'll be on the right track. And back in studio to talk about cardio exercises, the man who no longer needs an introduction, but he's going to get one anyway. We have fitness fanatic Jory back with us.
Morning, Zoe.
Morning. It's not every day we get to sit down and actually talk about cardio.
I actually like being on the couch for a while.
There's something different.
Yeah.
Well, listen, when I think cardio, the first thing my mind runs to is running. But how would you define cardio?
Yeah, I think most people is like cardio and they like running, but yeah, running is only one type of exercise you can do when you do cardio. So I think, you know, what is cardio?
Yeah.
Cardio is any exercise that raises your heart rate. So basically, all exercises raises your heart rate.
Yeah.
And I think people don't know the difference between the types of cardios you get.
Yeah.
So I don't know if most people are familiar that there is actually a LISS, they call it a LISS, L-I-S-S. That's your low intensity steady state type of cardio, and your HIIT training, which is very popular these days. You'll kind of go fast, go hard, short, intense workouts. That's also a form of cardio.
Okay.
So that's a two. And just to break it down, it's actually quite complicated if you go into it, how the body reacts to it. But low intensity steady state is about if you work out your maximum heart rate. You know how to work out your maximum heart rate?
Yes.
Take your age, and 220 minus your age, and that's your maximum heart rate, generally speaking.
That's your 100%.
Yeah, that's your 100%. That doesn't take into account like how often you train and your athletic ability, so it's kind of a general guideline. Then LISS is about 60% of that, which means if you go for a hike or you take your dog out for a walk, you're doing cardio. It doesn't need to be intense all the time. It's actually recommended that you mix up the two, that you don't only do high intensity cardio.
Yeah.
Because your body takes a lot of strain doing that.
You know, when people say I'm doing cardio, the first thing I'm thinking, oh, it's boring. But a LISS session or a HIIT session, that really keeps you, you know, it makes things different, but it still gets the heart rate up. Now, you said there are so many great things to doing cardio exercise, but what are some of the benefits, the key benefits?
Look, so the benefit is obviously you're going to have better cardio conditioning, so a healthier functioning heart, and your athletic ability will also pick up as your endurance pick up, because cardio, endurance, kind of the same thing.
Okay, and on a daily basis, what is your recommended cardio goal? So
that's the question I often get, is how much cardio is enough? Like, I always say any exercise is better than no exercise.
Okay.
But depending on if you're doing HIIT or LISS training, LISS you're going to do for a longer period of time. So you want to stay active for say between an hour to 2 hours, whereas with your shorter one, where it's a short, intense burst, you can do it anything from 15 minutes to 30 minutes.
And we can't leave out nutrition when we get to this.
Not.
So quickly, what is your take on the best nutrition to take pre and post workout when it comes to cardio exercise?
It depends on what your outcome needs to be. So if you're training for weight loss, it's going to be different to muscle gain.
Okay.
Generally, cardio is for weight loss, but as with training, you can't just do one specific element. You've got to mix it up. So basic rule of thumb is energy output. You've got to put out more than you take in if you want to lose weight. And that's for most people, that's what they want to achieve by doing cardio.
Thank you, Jory. It's not every day we get to just sit and talk about cardio.
It's nice, eh?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm super amped to get out there and really work up a sweat. Not only is cardio great for heart wellness, but it's also great for those endorphins flowing, which means you'll start off your day in a great mood. There are so many benefits when you live a healthy and active lifestyle. So if you haven't done a workout in a while, I hope you're inspired to get up and get moving. South Africa's original oat champion now has a range of nutritious, delicious muesli. New Jungle Muesli, available in an exciting variety of flavors.